Y'all, it's Taj. Just coming back with another one. Just wanted to come through real quick, talk about a couple things, staying in line with the body politic theme that I've been keeping to. Particularly the Leviathan. Introduced the Behemoth as well, but just wanted to read a couple definitions, some of the anthropomorphic depictions of the body politics. At least that's how I see it. I'm open to challenge on those things by all means. If you feel as though it's something else, please don't hesitate to correct me. But let's just start by reading a couple definitions. A serpent, an animal of the order Serpentes, creepers, crawlers, of the class of amphibia. Serpents are amphibious animals, breathing through their mouth by means of lungs only, having tapering bodies without a distinct neck, the jaws not articulated but dilatable, and without feet, fins, or ears. Serpents move along the earth by a winding motion and with the head elevated. Some species of them are viviparous, or rather oviviparous. Others are oviparous, and several species are venomous. Number 2, in astronomy, a constellation of the northern hemisphere containing, according to the British Catalogue, 64 stars. Number 3, an instrument of music, serving as a base to the cornet or small shawm to sustain a chorus of singers in a large edifice. It is so called for its folds or reefs. Number 4, figuratively, a subtle or malicious person. Note that. And number 5, in mythology, a symbol of the sun. Serpent stones or snake stones are fossil shells of different sizes found in strata or of stones and clays. So that was serpent. So you remember serpent, that old serpent from scripture, that serpent that was there at the beginning that spoke to the people. Maybe it's not speaking about an actual talking snake, but I'm open to correction. By all means, if you have a comment on that or you want to come together and have a conversation about that, I'm definitely open to that. But let's go to the next one. Leviathan. Now, an aquatic animal described in Job 41:1 and mentioned in other passages of Scripture. In Isaiah, it is called the crooked serpent. It is not agreed what animal is intended by the writers, whether the crocodile, the whale, or a species of serpent. Number 2, the whale or a great whale. Interesting. All right, let's move on. Behemoth is a beast or brute from an Arabic verb which signifies to shut, to lie hid, to be dumb. Authors are divided in opinion as to the animal intended in Scripture by this name, some supposing it to be an ox, others an elephant, and Bochart labors it to prove it to be a hippopotamus or river horse. The latter opinion is most probably, see hippopotamus. The original word in Arabic signifies a brute or a beast in general, especially a quadruped. First occurrence in the Bible is Job 40:15. And eventually I'm going to start going into the scriptures. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of lay a baseline of what certain definitions are. That said, let's just go see hippopotamus real quick. And a hippopotamus is the river horse, an animal that inhabits the Nile and other rivers in Africa. This animal resembles a hog rather than a horse and was named perhaps for his kneeing voice. He has been found of the length of 17 feet He delights in the water, but feeds on herbage on land. All right. That right there is the hippopotamus, a variation of the behemoth. All right, another one I wanted to go to was the eagle, a rapacious fowl of the genus Falco. The beak is crooked and furnished with a curve with a cirrus at the base, and the tongue is cloven or bifid. There are several species, as the bald or white-headed eagle, the sea eagle or ossifrage, the golden eagle, etc. The eagle is one of the largest species of fowls, has a keen sight and preys on small animals, fish, etc. He lives to a great age, and it is said that one died at Vienna after a confinement of 104 years. On account of the elevation and rapidity of his flight and of the great strength, he is called the king of the birds. Hence, the figure of an eagle was made the standard of the Romans, and a spread eagle is a principal figure in the arms of the United States of America. Note that. Hence, also in heraldry, it is one of the most notable bearings in armory. Number 2, a gold coin of the United States of the value of $10 or 45 shillings sterling. Number 3, a constellation in the northern hemisphere having its right wing contiguous to the pardon me on this one, equinoctial. Pardon me, I'm not the best at pronouncing words, but I just try my best. Let's move on to the commonweal or the commonwealth. Wealth. All right. Number 1, an established form of government of civil polity, or more generally, a state, a body politic, consisting of a certain portion of men united by compact or tacit agreement under one form of government and systems of laws. This term is applied to the government of Great Britain, which is of a mixed character, and to other governments which are considered as free or popular, but rarely or improperly to an absolute government. A commonwealth is properly a free state, a popular or representative government, a republic, as the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The word signifies strictly the common good or happiness, and hence the form of government supposed best to secure the public good. Number 2, the whole body of people in a state, the public. Number 3, the territory of a state, as all the land within the limits of the Commonwealth. All right, one more definition. All right, so I was trying to find donkey, but I couldn't find donkey, but what they commonly used in that time was ass. So we're just gonna go with that. An ass is a quadruped of the equine genus. This animal has long slouching ears, a short mane, and a tail covered with long hairs at the end. He is usually of an ash color, with a black bar across the shoulders. The tame or domestic ass is patient to stupidity and carries a heavy burden. He is slow, but very sure-footed, and for this reason very useful on rough, steep hills. Number 2, a dull, heavy, stupid fellow, a dope. A dope like Homer Simpson, dope. But the reason I'm bringing all of these up is just going back to the theme of body politic and how they are anthropomorphized. So today we went over the behemoth or hippopotamus, the Leviathan or serpent, the ass or donkey, and also the eagle. When dealing with this, we are dealing with again, the anthropomorphication of groups of people. And I'm going to go a little bit further into that when I start talking about the behemoth. I plan on eventually going into another book by Thomas Hobbes called The Behemoth. The behemoth, like stated earlier, is first mentioned in Job. And it's a couple scriptures, like I said, I'm dying to get into, but I don't really want to go too much further tonight. But I'm looking forward to studying a little bit further tomorrow. And like I said, God bless everybody. I hope everybody is having a great evening. Continue to have one great night.